Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Manic Monday episode. Oh my goodness. So I'm glad you're here, and let's settle in. Let's get ready for the week together. Yeah. So I have coffee in my cup. I have coffee. Good morning, Patty Barker. Good morning. You're the first one in. I didn't give anybody a warning this morning. I just hopped on in. Oh, surprise. I have coffee in my cup with a little bit of half and half, and I need it right now. So pardon me while I take a sip or a gulp. Or 3 gulps. That was really good. I am enjoying the coffee this morning. I have already filmed for Cedarcroft, filmed the first half of a meal that I'm going to hopefully put out tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and I hope that you enjoy it. But it's a slow cooker meal, so I put it all together this morning. Wait 7 hours on low. Oh, good. You just finished your second cup of coffee. So water next. I love that. I love that, Patty, that you're very disciplined about that. That's good. That's really good. I am really proud of myself. Yesterday, I drank my coffee and I did have a Gatorade, a zero sugar orange Gatorade, but that wasn't until later in the day. That was actually later in the day. Yeah, like after dinner. But the rest of the day, I had ice water. And so I'm really, really pretty pleased with myself about that. I kind of, set a goal to just drink more water. So trying, right? I mean, that's all I can do, right? Is set a goal and reach for it. Yeah. Yeah. So, what is in your cup today? I know what's in Patty's cup. Oh, yeah. I should have told my yarny friends that I was live this morning, but I'm so glad that you're here today. What a fun weekend. It was busy. And it was relaxed at the same time, busy and relaxed, if you can believe that. So that was good for me. I really didn't get a whole lot of crochet done, but I did get some things done for the channel, and I got some things done for Cedarcroft channel. And then I just had fun cooking. I made a Mexican casserole this weekend, and it was so good. I'm going to share that recipe one day soon on the Cedarcroft channel. That was fun. I hadn't made that and followed the actual recipe for a long time. You know how that goes. So, hey, Miguel. Yes, I'm here earlier today. Yes, I am. So I am a little bit early this morning. How are you, Miguel? Hey, Tina, good morning. It's good to see you. Good to see you. So one thing that I've noticed is that different times of day when I come on live, I get to meet and chat with different people. Hey, Trudy, hello. How are you? I'm doing really well. Yeah. I'm trying to throw you off. I'm keeping you on your toes, Miguel. Yes, that's what I'm doing. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, yeah, lots of fun. Oh, and bunnies are back in the yard, in the backyard. It's really fun. Only one at a time, which is probably good. Because if Rosie sees them, she's like, "Oh, I want to play with the bunny." Oh, Trudy from Another Great Place. Oh, that's awesome. What channel is that, Miguel? Tell me, because I like Great Places too. Good morning, Alice. It's good to see you. I just popped in. I didn't warn anybody this morning. Oh. So I'm sitting here in my craft room. I thought, oh, Trudy says, nice cool weather and rainy today. So good. I'm glad you're getting a little respite from the heat that you've been under. That's good. That's really good. And it is starting to warm up here. Yesterday in the sun, our thermometer in the backyard or in the front yard or whatever, who knows what the front and back is, right? Our thermometer said that it was 80 yesterday, but that was in the sun. Oh, Granny Square. Nice, nice. Thank you, Miguel. I'm going to check her out. Yeah, Ursula. Granny Square. That's nice. I'm going to check her out. Yes, I am. So, yeah, that's good to know. So how is everybody? We talked about what's in our cup, and a couple of us were here. So I know what's in some people's cup, but not everybody. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Did you crochet this weekend? Or did you take a break and did you do other things? Oh, you like Ursula too? I'll have to check her out. Yeah. Supposed to be 80 here today. Right now it's overcast and warm. Oh, tornado weather. Ursula is from South Africa. Nice. I need to watch her. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's really nice. Now, I thought about going outside on the veranda today and talking with you and maybe crocheting a little bit from the veranda, but it was in the 40s this morning when I woke up and, cool. And hey, Amy, Crafting Adventures with Amy, good morning to you. And, but it was a little cool and I didn't know, yesterday we had a breeze. I don't think that there's a breeze out there today. So, you visited her on Thursday? That's nice. That is nice. Oh, you gave her a blanket of different granny squares that you made. That's so nice. Oh, that is really nice. So yeah, it looks really pretty out there and I'm kind of wishing that I had gone out. But now this past weekend, I thought that I was going to have a little bit of time on Sunday to go out there and just crochet and kind of pop on live with you as a surprise. But then I just got busy doing other things and it just kind of got a little, off my mind, off my plate. So I didn't do that, but I really regret not doing that because how fun is that to sit outside with you, crochet with you, enjoy the sounds of nature with you, and just be and crochet and share and talk and, maybe drink a nice beverage like coffee or ice water, right? So last night, before I went to bed, I sat and I went through some cookbooks, and one of them was our very own Alice, her cookbook from her family, and it was, excuse me, and it was really, really fun. I love reading cookbooks as much as I love reading pattern books. And I really love reading pattern books. I can sit and as I'm reading a pattern book, I can imagine how it's going to go. And that really helps me because as I'm reading it, and now I'm not reading it really fast or anything, I'm just reading it as I would do it. And as I'm reading it, I'm imagining the crochet stitches. That helps because then when I actually do the project, I feel like I've already done it before. I feel very familiar with the project. I feel very connected to the stitches already. And so I don't feel like, at the beginning, like a fish out of water trying to make things work. So anyway, oh my goodness, Miguel, you have a lot of feral cats. Oh, yuck. Yes. Oh, listen. Oh, yeah. You're the same Alice Patterns and Recipes. You just love to just read them like a book. Yeah, I love that. It's very relaxing to me. It's almost like a separate hobby, right? I mean, I love to crochet. I love to cook. I love to read crochet books, and I love to read cookbooks. I love to collect yarn. I love to collect kitchen gadgets and pans and all kinds of things like that. Cutting boards and knives and all of that stuff, all the things, right? And so, anyway, I have many hobbies, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I was hoping that this weekend I would be able to put up some of my painting with a twist paintings. And, but now hubby did clean the windows so that we could get the screens on, but we haven't gone up in the attic yet until we're ready to put the screens on. So he was working on that yesterday, if you can believe it, and just, cleaning one window at a time and, not really. Anyway, our windows are really, really tall. So, yeah. So it's just like, one window at a time as we get to it. But I can't wait to put the pictures, the paintings up in my craft room because I think they're going to be really, really fun. I really do. I hope that I can just fill these walls, kind of like, has anybody ever been to a painting with a twist, store, or what do you call it? I don't know, store maybe? I don't know what you call it. But anyway, studio. And so basically, you go in, you pay your $35, or it might be more now, and everybody sits at the tables, and you have an easel, and you have a canvas. She gives you paint on a paper plate, and so then she walks you through, or he walks you through step by step how you're going to paint this painting, and it's so fun and it's relaxing, and you just kind of like just relax and go into a Zen mode, and you just like you're painting, and it's very relaxing, similar to what I feel when I crochet. And excuse me. Now, the first time I did it, I was very nervous because I didn't consider myself an artist. Still don't, but at least now I know. I just need to follow step by step, just relax, just have fun. Don't worry about the little details, because once you get done, if there's something that looks wonky or out of place, it's okay, right? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It all works out. So anyway, that's my story anyway. So what is on your hook this morning? I want to know, because I'm nosy like that. Are you starting any new projects this week? I want to know that. And let's get chatting. Right now, I don't have anything new on my hook. I did start those curtains with the 4-weight yarn. The 4-weight. Hey, Naomi, aloha to you. With the 4-weight acrylic yarn. Still not quite sure how I feel about it, because it's harder. It's not as fast, and it doesn't hang as nicely as the cotton does. And so I really think that, Tina is making a kitchen table doily. Nice. Nice. Is it large for the center of the table? That's really nice. Or is it like elongated rectangle? That's nice. Trudy says, I'm nearly done with my elephant baby blanket. Yes. Alice has a craft show next Sunday, so she's finishing up some odds and ends. And Miguel is still working on a baby blanket. But this past week, you only worked on it one day. Yeah, that happens because life happens, right, Miguel? Life happens. But doesn't it always feel good to just sit down and actually get some crochet done? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tina came in. I think Tina came in before you did, Alice, or maybe not, but I think she did. Um, and Patty's here too. Did you see Patty? And oh, and then you have to start your other granddaughter's top. Trudy is making a top for her other granddaughter. Nice. Nice. Hmm. Yeah. So this has been fun. This weekend has been very relaxing. Oh, you have a lot of chores. Well, you have some hens and you have some ducks, and I don't know what all other chores you have, but yeah. So, oh, and Miguel, I took your advice. You were talking about making chicken soup, and so I made some chicken soup I think, was it Thursday or Friday? I don't remember. Anyway, you're always changing the chicken's water because you don't want them to get sick. Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's true. Thank you, Naomi. Thumbs up, please. I love it when you give me a thumbs up. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. So my mom is still working on the Tangled Yarn. Remember from a week ago? And it's so funny. She was sitting on the sofa and she had the yarn on the back of the sofa. She had it kind of spread up there, you know. And so she was trying to untangle it. And my big boy cat, Dobby, who is probably, I don't know how much he weighs now, but when he was a kitten, he weighed 18 pounds. So now he is huge. I really do need to weigh him. I really do. Because I'm so curious. I'm so curious. But anyway, he got on the back of the sofa and he started trying to grab her yarn from her. And he never gets up there on the back of the sofa right next to her like that. This was the first time. But he saw something to play with and he was like all over it. I mean, what is it with kittens, cats, and yarn? What is it about that, you know? They're just fascinated. The only problem is his teeth are like razor blades. And so if he grabs a hold of that yarn, it's cut. It's like done. Oh, you've been craving homemade chili, but since no gallbladder, you don't know how you feel about ground turkey or ground beef. Oh, I don't know anything about that, Miguel. Wow. Maybe do some research on the internet and see. Yeah, I don't know. Now, I don't know. Now, if you're able to eat, I would think that would be, if you're able to eat chicken and you chew it up and it is little tiny pieces once you chew it up, I would think that ground beef would be similar, but I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's seeds or anything, but you know, that's like the diverticulate. I don't know anything about any of that. It is a huge cat. Oh, your dog is 9 pounds. Oh yeah, Dobby is much bigger. Okay, just be careful of fried. Okay. Thanks, Alice. Thanks for that. So, good. Miguel, Alice says, eat the chili. That's good. Wow. Now, Miguel, thank you. Now this week, you know what I'm going to have to do is make some chili. You're going to have to stop suggesting foods for me to make. Oh my goodness. Well, yes, I'm highly suggestible. And as soon as somebody suggests something, then I get it on my brain. Guess what I did yesterday? This is something I've never done before. Are you ready? And I made popcorn on the stove. And I put some oil in a pan, in a heavy bottomed pan, and like 3 tablespoons. Let it get hot, had a lid, let it get hot, and then a half a cup of popping corn, and I put that in there and popped it up, and I've never done that before, and it was really good. I felt really proud of myself. So that was nice because then, we're just trying to get away from any unnecessary, you know, any unnecessary things that might be messing with us, like the bags of microwave popcorn. I'm really trying to get away from microwave. Haven't totally gotten away from the microwave yet, because I still do heat up things in the microwave. But my preference would be not to use the microwave, just because of the thoughts that I have about the microwave, the opinions that I have about the microwave, and the things that I've heard about the microwave. So, oh yes, you had the was it the Jiffy Pop, and it was like it would puff up the popcorn, and it was like this like aluminum foil popping bag or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, somebody just came in and I didn't say hi. Let's see. Catherine, good morning to you. Good morning. It's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. And we're just talking all things. You have no microwave. It broke last year and really hardly ever used it. Yeah. Jiffy popcorn. Yes, they still sell it. Yes, they do. They still sell it. But you know what? It was so easy to make this popcorn. I was amazed. So I used coconut oil, and I melted 3 tablespoons, let it get nice and hot, and then like on medium high. And yeah, it did. It looked like a hat. It did. And so then I put the half cup of popcorn in there, and I just waited. And then every now and then I would pick it up and I would kind of swirl it around, and like once a minute or something, like once every 30 seconds or something too. Oh, Alice says she makes her own too. Yes. Oh, Miguel, rotary phones. Oh my goodness. A rotary phone is amazing and stuff of my nightmares at the same time. So weird. Do you want to hear something weird? When I was a kid, of course, I'm old, so I grew up with rotary phones. And if you don't know what a rotary phone is, Google it, because rotary phones were from before Google. But anyway, so you would have to, right? You'd have to turn, stick your finger in the 3, go all the way over, let it go, oh, wow. Oh my goodness, stick your finger in the 8, go all the way around, let it go. And that is, the rotary. Well, for years. And it was funny because this weekend I was thinking about that. I haven't had that nightmare in a few years, right? I think because I've had other things, other pressing things to dream about. But and this is so weird, but one of my nightmares is that I needed to call somebody. It wasn't always an emergency. It was just that I was trying to call somebody, and I would start dialing. And if you know a rotary phone, if you don't get that number right, you have to hang up and start all over. And so that was my dream, right? In my dream, I could never dial the person that I was trying to reach because I kept messing up. Oh my gosh. It was so crazy. I mean, I think I must be the only person who has ever had that dream, but I had it for years. I'm saying I had that dream sporadically, not all the time, but sporadically for at least 30 years, at least, because I started having that dream when I was in school, and I know I had it. Yeah. It would take forever back then to dial a number. It would. And then if you made a mistake, you had to hang up and start all over. And so anyway, yeah. That was my nightmare. Oh, to have that as a nightmare again. and have that be my biggest problem, that I couldn't dial a rotary phone, right? But anyway, so I have a bucket that I'm looking at right here, and it is full of yarn, and I can see acrylic yarn. I do see one ball of cotton yarn. So I think what I'm going to do is go through that, and what am I going to do with it? Let's see. I feel like a nice market bag would be really, really nice to hang my yarn balls in. What do you think? Alice, I'll be thinking about you and Vi today. I hope that your day goes well and be safe. And I'll chat with you on Wednesday, if not before. Okay, be safe. And so I'm trying to think of a way to display the yarn so that I can enjoy the look of the yarn, and have it out of the way, but also be able to keep it, from rolling all over the place, and to kind of keep it contained. So do you have any thoughts on that? Because I have a lot of balls of yarn that Mom has rolled up for me. And I'm just thinking, I don't want to just stuff it somewhere, I want it to be a part of the craft room, but an accessible part of the craft room. Thank you, Nikki. Good morning, Nikki. Hey, good morning to you. It's good to see you. And so if you have any thoughts or any ideas, right now it's in a clear tote. That's why I can see it. And maybe that's my answer. Maybe it's keeping it in a clear tote. I don't know. But it would be nice if I had something that I could set it on in a basket, a yarn hammock. Patty, we're vibing together, because I just looked at that corner and I thought, what about a toy hammock, and make a yarn hammock out of it? We're vibing. We are. Let's see. Miguel says, I had a friend whose mom crocheted and knitted, and she got a bread basket from a garage sale and nailed it to the wall and put balls of yarn in it. Oh, wow. Wow. You know what? That sounds really pretty. She nailed the bottom part of the bread basket to the wall. And so it was kind of like it framed it, right? And then did she I bet she zip tied the balls of yarn to the bottom of that bread basket and used that as art? Did she use it as art? It kind of sounds like she did. That sounds fun. You know what else sounds fun? Making a wreath with yarn balls. But since I'm not buying yarn this year, Yinbi, yay, I'm not buying yarn for 2024. I don't want to waste any of my yarn balls. What if I need that yarn ball? If I, she stacked the balls of yarn in the basket for decor. Nice. I like that idea too. I like the idea of a yarn hammock, and I like the idea of putting it in the bottom of a basket and, hooking the basket to the wall. That is really fun. I like that idea. See, and I'm looking around my room. Where can I put it? Where can I put it? Yeah. Now, this wall right here, I think this one right here, see how it's just all, blank. And then, of course, the window's right here. But so I have a nice, I'm going to say 4-foot section. It's larger than that, but I don't want to go too close to right here to the wonky, to the wibble wobble wonky, yeah. shelving unit. Now this one my husband put together, and of course he used these, and it looks perfect. And this one I put together, and I use zip ties, and it's like not good. It drives me crazy because it goes like this and like this. It's like a crooked house, right? But I haven't changed it because it's holding my yarn. And so right now, that is all that matters to me, right? Yeah. That's all that matters is is holding the yarn. So yeah, I think that might be the way to go. I like both of those ideas because obviously a basket isn't going to be able to hold a whole lot of yarn balls. My mind is like, whir. So yes, as I've been doing this cleanup and this reorganizing and everything, I've been finding hooks. I've been finding projects. I've been finding all kinds of things. All kinds of yarn that I haven't seen in years. I'm going to turn you the other way and show you. Hold on. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, that's my basket of yarn balls, and then below that, look at that yarn. So the yarn on the left side, good morning, Donna. Good morning. The yarn on the left side at the very top of the white squares, that has some cakes in it. And also all the way on the right side, there's some cakes in it. And oh, Naomi, you are so smart. You know what? All I would need to do is make a triangle shawl, right? And then hang it to the wall. Naomi, you're so smart. You are so smart. And I have plenty of yarn to make it with. Yes, that is a good idea. So anyway, I've got that yarn there, and I'm liking it. And then over here in the middle there, you see the stash of whips. And then, oh, you know what? In that one bucket that has the color wheel in it, I see that has my toilet paper roll. Remember the large toilet paper roll that I made? And so that's awesome. And then there's my wonky here and some books that I found. So yeah, I do. I've got some more straightening out to do. And look, there's one that's empty. Now the one on the left, the bottom left, I put a basket in there, but that basket is empty. So I could put my yarn balls in there for right now. Miguel, you never understood a color wheel? Yeah, I went over a color wheel before, and it was good. Let me see. There we go. And it was really informative. It was good. I studied up on them because I didn't know anything about a color wheel either, and so I studied up on it, and then we went over the color wheel. Oh, you got the Whimsical Stitches book for your birthday? Nice, Nikki. Oh my gosh, Whimsical Stitches. That sounds fun. I'll have to look that up. I don't know that book, but I'm going to have to look it up. That sounds fun. I love it. Love it. So yeah, I've got some work to do in here. As you can see, there's like a lot of, hey, dear threads. Hey, Awanda, it's good to see you. You'll be on replay this week. Behave yourselves. Awanda. Well, you behave yourself too, okay? If we have to, then you have to as well. Oh, goodness, you're funny. So funny. So, yeah, I'm not taking inventory of this yarn. I'm not. You remember when I said, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I counted the yarn balls and the yarn skeins and figured out how much I had, and then at the end of the year I would figure out how much I had used? Yeah, that's not happening. You know why? Because I'm barely getting the room straightened out, so I am not keeping track of this yarn. Oh, goodness, yeah. I know, Wanda doesn't want us to have any fun. Oh, gang, I wish that you could be here, and I wish you could sit on the veranda with me right now, and we could just get some crochet out and just start crocheting, and just crochet until our fingers fall off. Oh yeah, inventory is way too much work, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't get paid enough to do inventory. Mama's done with my coffee. So you know what that means. Time for more. So let me look here. Okay, so I did, as I'm going through and finding things, I did find this book. Now, I had talked about this book before. So if you have been with me a while, you know that I said something about this book. But maybe if you're new, you haven't seen this book. This one is Adorable Fruits and Vegetables to Crochet. And the reason that I got this book, the main reason is because of the realistic crochet patterns in this book. Let me see if I can find some big photos for you. Okay. Oh yeah, the front part has big photos. Okay. That's nice. All right. So apples and pears. Don't they look real? I mean, if obviously you can see the stitches, but yeah. Clementine and banana. So the banana is really what made me say, oh, I have to have that book, because it looked so realistic. Oh, you're doing in-person classes this week? Oh, remember she has spies everywhere. Oh, Wanda, you're so funny. So do you see how that banana just like comes out of the skin there? And then the other thing is, look at the bottom of the banana. I think there is an avocado. Let's see. Okay, here's the lemon. And look, there's different shapes of lemon. So there's the whole lemon, there's a half lemon. Really, really nice. I just love this book. Raspberries and blackberries. There is an avocado. I see one on the back, so I know I'm going to be coming up to it in just a minute. Oh, strawberry and kiwi. Ah, Naomi, you're having your first sip of coffee? Yes, they are real looking, aren't they? I really like this. I really like this. Peach, apricot, and plum. And this is called Delicious Decorations for Your Table. So this would look really cute in a basket. You love avocados? They do have some. So tomato and eggplant. I do love this. Here we go. Peas and half avocado. So now I would make that avocado a little bit darker. You know, that avocado looks a little green to me. And the ones that I'm used to are a little more dark, almost a black, right? But look at the peas. The peas come out of the shell. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, here we go. Cauliflower and radish. Look at the detail on this radish. Oh, Nikki, the book that you got has Fruits and donuts and animals. Ah, you want to make fruits and vegetables for the grandkids? I know. Don't you think they would love to play with those? So button mushrooms. Yes. Look at the button mushrooms. And then, of course, the pumpkin. I'm really liking this. Okay, I think that there's... Did I show you the carrot? I don't know. Was there not a carrot? Did you see a carrot? Or did I miss it? Let me see. Oh. Okay, I did miss it. Look, there is a carrot and leeks. Is that amazing? That carrot, I love the way they do the little threads at the very end, because you know how sometimes like the roots are still attached and then it has the leaves. Anyway, I really like this. I really like this book. Yeah, so that's all of them. That's all of them. Delicious decorations for your table. Adorable fruits and vegetables to crochet. And the author's name is Marie Kless. Yeah. So, oh, you do a hard-boiled egg and an avocado mashed together. Do you put it on toast? Yeah, this is a little more detailed. Yeah. Yeah. So I really do like this book. I did show it in the past when I got it, but you know, it's been a while, so maybe you didn't see that episode, or maybe you were not a subscriber back then, or maybe you just needed to remember. But with spring coming up and everything, this is really fun because it's kind of fun to think about, you know, we're planting our gardens or preparing for our gardens. We may not be planting right away, but we're preparing if you do a garden. And so, you know, what better way than to crochet some fruits and vegetables as we're preparing our garden to bring in the harvest from the garden. We can bring in the harvest with our crochet. So I really like that. And it's been fun unpacking things because I'm finding books that I forgot that I had. Like this one. I mean, I really literally forgot that I had it. And of course, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I knew I had that book, but my mind didn't remember that I had that book. And the patterns are really pretty easy, you know? And I like how they are so realistic. These patterns are a little more realistic than, you know, others that I've seen in the past. But like I said, when I saw that banana, that's what made me go, okay, this book is a little different. This book has taken it up just a little notch above the, you know, let's crochet a banana shape and call it good, you know. It had a little more detail to it. So I liked that. If you look real close, see the kiwi. Can you see the real kiwi has the little, it almost looks like eyelashes in the middle, right? And then this crocheted kiwi almost has like little eyelash looks in the middle. So it's very thoughtful. It's very, it's really detailed, and I really like it. I really like it. Naomi says, I used to love moving because when she unpacked, it felt like Christmas. Yeah. The peas look difficult. I bet they're not, though. I bet they're not. Because you're just going to use a smaller hook. Now, if you have trouble with your eyes, they might be, but they would be really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Page 54. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, that's the carrot. Let's see. Here we go, the pea. Well, yeah, the pea has 5 rounds. It's very easy. Very easy. So the pod has a little more detailed, but really not hard at all. Not hard at all. Anyway, I do love finding new books and whatnot. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So what is your plan for the week? My plan for the week, I have to get ahead again on my Cedarcraft channel. I got behind. I was ahead with cooking and I was like 3 weeks ahead with all of the videos and everything. And now I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. The holidays, you know, I kind of took a break and then boom, it just caught up with me. So I need to get some videos ahead so that I'm not like feeling so stressed all the time about that. And as far as the crochet goes, I need to start filming some tutorials because there were several things that I've made recently that you have asked for tutorials for, and I have not filmed one tutorial since I moved to Tennessee. And so I need to get that going. I need to start doing that again and putting out some tutorial videos for you because I know that that's fun. Like the curtains, the rug for my bathroom, just different things. And I do want to get ahead this year on Christmas. And so I do want to film some tutorials for Christmas. I really, really like Jennifer from, oh golly, what is her channel name? I knew it. I knew her channel name. She was the one that I made the snowflake pillows with, and I made my my crochet tree skirt for Christmas, for my Christmas tree. Anyway, I followed her different things, and every year, no, not Cinnamon Stitches, not Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches. It's Jennifer from, and my mind is saying Moogly, but I know it's not Moogly. Oh, Naomi says, next week I'll be setting up at my PX for the rest of the month. So this week I'll be doing labeling and adding my new items to my square inventory. Fiberflux. Thank you, Naomi. Yes, Fiberflux. Okay, thank you. So it's Jennifer from Fiberflux, and I admire her so much. She is top notch in my eyes. And there are a lot of really good creators out there, a lot of them. She is the one that I most relate to and that I would really like to gravitate towards producing more like she does. She has, her tutorials are simple and I like that. She has different crochet alongs. She has I think 4 a year, one for each season, and she will break down the pattern into, I think usually it's 4 or 5 weeks. The first week is the introductory, explaining the pattern or explaining the project, explaining what you'll need so that you have time to purchase, yarn or make sure you get your the right hook or get ready for the project. And then the second week is where you do, you get into the project, you start it, and then usually 2 or 2 and 3 it depends on how many steps, right? If there's different steps, then she will, spread it out a little bit more. And then either 4 or 5, the last one, oh, she does. She has a very relaxing voice. I really admire her. I really do. I admire her so much. And so then like either, it would be the last episode, she would bring it all together. She would show you either how to do the border or whatever it was to tie it up. No, Jennifer, there is a Jennifer on Cinnamon Stitches too, but this is Fiberflux. Jennifer with Fiberflux. And the Fiberflux is the lady that I'm talking about. I admire her so much. I watch Cinnamon Stitches too, and I like her, but it's the Fiberflux lady, the way she produces her crochet alongs and the way she produces her tutorials. I just aspire to her level of, I guess, she's just so put together, right? She's very put together. And so I just really like it. Yes. Fiberflux. I have made so many of her projects, and they are, for the most part, easy to follow. She makes it simple to understand. Hey, Lydia, good morning to you. It's good to see you. So yes, Jennifer with Fiberflux is my, she's my, I don't want to say mentor, but she's my aspiration. She's my inspiration, right? So anyway, I would love to be able to work ahead of time, get things done, and then be able to give you some quality tutorials and not like rush, feeling the pressure, putting out tutorials that may not be top-notch quality. That's what I aspire to. The Fiberflux quality of tutorials and crochet alongs. So that's my goal. That's one of my goals this year. So having this crochet room, having this workspace, having this designated space is going to make it better, easier, more relaxing, hopefully more professional looking. And so that's my goal. That's my goal for you, to give you some good quality content. So anyway, we'll see, right? I mean, but it's nice to get ahead, because then if a family emergency happens, if there are days when I just don't feel well, which happens, it's okay, because I'm ahead and I'm not leaving you hanging. I'm not leaving you dangling. And the other thing that I want to do is add or change up, I just want to change up maybe one of the lives. I'm wondering if changing up the, like maybe the Wednesday whip live, the morning coffee and crochet, and changing it to Wednesday whip, or whip Wednesday, or Wednesday whip alongs, or something like that, and do something more like at lunchtime or tea time or something like that. A little more, a little more later, and then maybe we can grow the channel. And thank you, Naomi. Thank you. I'm not changing that, Naomi. I am not. The only thing that keeps me going is you. All of you. Because without you, this channel is just a girl sitting here chatting away. And that's not interesting, right? I feel like I've made some really good friends here on this channel, and I am always so appreciative of you. Hey, Naomi, I knew exactly what you meant. Hey, I'm the queen of spell check errors. I know exactly. Just no fireside chats. Oh my goodness. I was telling somebody about that this weekend. I was like thinking about that and thinking about how crazy that was, right? That was a Saturday night and I was in front of the fireplace at the cabin and I thought, let's just sit together and I'll show you how to make pom-poms and and some, oh my goodness, some crazy person came in and just started being inappropriate with us, and we kept blocking and blocking, and I guess they had like a URL regenerator because they just kept popping back up, and nothing we did could get rid of them. Nothing we did could get rid of them. And so anyway, even went so far as to change their name to like YouTube police or something like that. I don't know. And it said, nobody likes a snitch. Oh, it was crazy. But then the person, we just kind of like ignored the person. And so, then they laughed and they said, okay, I'll leave you alone. And I don't know. I just felt like it was somebody. Hey, Debbie, good morning. She says, morning from Washington, PA, Pennsylvania. What's your weather like there? Are you still having cool weather? Or are you like here in Tennessee where the sun is coming out? Yesterday afternoon, it was the thermometer outside in the yard said that it was 80 in the sun. I mean, wow, right? It's March. Oh my gosh. So you have some sun. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad. Oh my goodness. That's kind of crazy. This weather, right? This weather. What are you going to do? Now, it's going to be fun for us here. This is our first year on this property, and we've been here since November. And, well, the house has been built since November. And so we were here right before Thanksgiving, so we got to spend Thanksgiving here. It was a quiet Thanksgiving, but it was really nice. I was really glad to be here. And boxes everywhere. It's finally starting to settle in. I think it's probably going to take us a full year before we feel like we know where everything's supposed to be, and we're probably going to change things up. You never know, right? I mean, we've already added some things and changed some things and moved some things around, and so it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood, right? So, oh my goodness, I'm wondering. See, and I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder if I should stack those white, or if I should get some more. I don't know. I think I should get some more. Oh, Naomi says it was 80 here and you're really not ready. I know. I'm not ready for 80 in March because, can you imagine? Oh, okay. Lydia says it's cloudy here in Nebraska. Okay. Well, we're sending you some sun. Sending you some sun. Definitely. And although that's east, I'm sending you some sun from Tennessee, from East Tennessee. Yeah. Gang, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week. I will see you on Wednesday, and I'm going to think about what new time maybe, and maybe it's going to be Friday that we go a little later, or maybe it's going to be Monday that we go a little later. I don't know. So I hope that you have a great week. I will see you on Wednesday, and if I do change up the time, I will let you know. And I hope that you have a great week, and stay safe, be kind, get hooking, and much love to everybody. And I will see you on Wednesday.